Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks Best Country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Good morning to you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good week. We're going to start out with some news this morning.
All right. Springfield-based Convoy of Hope is delivering essential relief supplies to help the survivors in the aftermath of tornadoes in the Kansas City area. Kansas Governor Laura Kelly declared a state of disaster there following some severe storms and tornadoes in northeast Kansas. A tornado actually touched down in Ottawa, causing some structural damage, but no reports of any injuries. 2 men are in federal custody after a major fentanyl bust at a South Springfield hotel. Investigators say more than 3 pounds of fentanyl were found, enough to be fatal for more than 680,000 people. Wow. Fentanyl is so deadly that only 2 milligrams can kill an adult. Agents arrested that man after a very brief foot chase near that hotel on South Campbell. Both men now are in custody in the Greene County Jail as that case is moving through federal court.
Wow, man.
Unbelievable. Whew.
Yeah, when you hear those numbers, because it takes 2 milligrams to kill a human, potentially, it's, man, it's scary, and glad that's off the street because you don't know where that's going to end up.
Yeah.
Man.
And I mean, the people who find it too, like for the cops, or in this case, like the hotel workers, I mean, it's really crazy.
Yeah. It
to consider the damage
room.
It could have done. Yeah.
Yep. Authorities in Phelps County are warning drivers after tire slashing devices were found on a bridge near Newburgh. Objects may have nails, or the objects did have nails and screws in them, and can cause sudden blowouts and serious crashes if you hit them at speed. The devices are difficult to see many times and appear to be intentionally placed. Drivers are urged to report any suspicious items that you see or come across to law enforcement, because that is highly dangerous and weird. Who would be doing that and why?
Yeah.
Prices could be going up at Missouri State University for the fall. Students could see higher tuition costs, which would start in the fall semester. A proposed plan would increase rates by about 5% for the next school year. The Board of Governors is set to review the changes later today, so we'll let you know what they decide. The university cites budget pressures and declining enrollment as key factors in that proposed increase.
Okay. Fishing guides at Lake of the Ozarks are raising some concerns after several paddlefish were found intentionally mutilated. Some of those fish had profane messages carved into them, attacking the Missouri Department of Conservation. The Conservation Department is investigating those incidents, and they are offering a reward of about $9,000 for information leading to an arrest on that case. That is so bizarre.
Yeah, that's disturbing. A lot of disturbing stuff in this newscast.
And just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
All right. Springfield voters said no to a proposed convention center for the second time in 6 months. Now, the $30 million that the state allotted to help pay for it is in limbo in Jeff City as lawmakers decide whether to reallocate it or not. That decision will come as part of Missouri's budget process.
Students in Republic are taking on one of the state's largest prairie restoration projects. More than 120 high schoolers have planted more than 2 million seeds on campus to support pollinators, which is cool. They're working to restore native plants and provide hands-on learning for future classes. It could help reverse declining pollinator populations in the area. So good for them. Keep it going. Two major fishing events are headed to the Ozarks this weekend. First, the Red Crest Championship will take place at Table Rock Lake from April 17th through the 19th. That's this weekend, Friday through Sunday. Top professional anglers will compete for a $300,000 grand prize. An outdoor expo in Springfield at Bass Pro is expected to draw thousands as well. I saw the tents set up for that yesterday as I drove by Bass Pro Shops. A bunch of big tents set up for outside for that expo. And then the Big Bass Bash returns to Lake of the Ozarks this weekend. Draws thousands of anglers from across the country. It's a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 in the a.m. to 3 p.m. The fisherman who lands the heaviest bass will take home a $100,000 grand prize.
Okay. Sounds fancy.
Yeah.
A special 9/11 tribute concert is going to be coming to the Ozarks later this year. That event will be held September 11th at the Black Oak Amphitheater, which is near Table Rock Lake. It will feature Big and Rich, if you remember them, Big and Rich, and Craig Morgan. It will honor first responders and military with some live music and fireworks to boot. Tickets will go on sale for that event this Friday.
Man, it's wild to think that this September 11th will be the 25th anniversary of that day that we all remember so well. Where we were, what was happening, all of it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, until you
years.
said that, I didn't do the math on it, but yeah, that's really wild.
Well, and kids, there's a lot of kids who know it from history books.
Yeah.
It's so strange, isn't it? To live through something major like that. And then now a whole generation of kids have to learn about it from others. We had our kids watch the documentary about it because just felt like it was worth them seeing.
Yeah.
To get a taste of the experience. You can't really do it, but you get a little bit of an idea of what it was like that day.
Right. Yep. Okay. That's all we got. We do hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for tuning in.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Gruba Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here is your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Conditions across the Ozarks to start. Well, we've got some wet conditions out there. The roads are still wet from those storms that came through late last night, and some scattered rain and storm activity remains on the radar. I expect more of that as we head through the afternoon hours. This very unstable atmosphere is what we're dealt with today. It is going to be yet another day with strong storm chances in the Ozarks, the potential for severe weather, and yes, again, all modes of severe weather do look possible. I think we have calmer conditions for most this morning compared to late last night, but more strong storms are in our future today. I think the best window looks like it's going to happen this afternoon and evening from about 2 o'clock to 8 p.m. tonight. It'll be another opportunity for showers and thunderstorms that are strong in nature. Heaviest and strongest severe thunderstorms will be back up to the northwest of I-44, and it looks widespread. I think a lot of folks have opportunity for rain and storms across the region today. And in a few of those thunderstorms, there will be some pockets of super heavy rain. So do watch out for that. If you're going to be out and about, there are also some other severe risks here. That includes hail, high wind, and even a threat for tornadoes, again, in the forecast. Additional strong storms are then in the forecast Friday night into early Saturday with our next round of strong storms to move through. It's certainly feeling like April in this forecast because we are talking severe storm season in our future. Additional strong storms are possible in the forecast Friday night into Saturday, and we are talking about the threat for additional chances for all modes of severe weather this afternoon. Another chance for severe weather looks possible again Friday night into Saturday. So there will be a couple of different periods to watch here. And at least for this round that comes through today, I think the strongest storms will be along and north of I-44. For the storms that come through Friday night into Saturday, once again, it looks like it's our northwestern counties that will get the more intense bands of showers and thunderstorms. However, the entire region, it's definitely possible to see some strong storms. You can almost feel the unstable air in the atmosphere. It feels kind of humid and hot out across the Ozarks. All of this is fueling the shower and thunderstorm chances. And today, while we won't be as warm as we got yesterday high temperatures in the 80s, today we'll land in the mid 70s. We still have a lot of available moisture to work with and thus a lot of instability. So those storms could become strong in a hurry. It's a good, important forecast to pay attention. Make sure you have your watches and warnings, a way to get both of those today. Then cooler air arrives on Saturday. In fact, we could see 30s back in the forecast for overnight lows. High temperatures on Saturday will fall to the mid 60s, and it will certainly feel cooler around the Ozarks than it has been at least the last couple of days. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. If you play along at aroundtheozarks.com and enter our trivia question, just as a reminder, you can win $50 to Godfather's Pizza at the end of the week. We put all correct answers there and draw a winner. So the question that I had for you yesterday was this: what is the only mammal that lays eggs? And the options were A, the kangaroo, B, the platypus, C, the koala, or D, the sloth. And if you chose B, I feel like I've had a lot of B answers lately. B, the platypus, you would be correct. It is the only mammal that lays eggs instead of giving birth to live young. They are known as monotremes, a super rare group of egg-laying mammals found only in Australia and New Guinea. So congrats if B, the platypus, was your guess. Here's your next chance to win. What is the only country that lies in all four hemispheres, northern, southern, eastern, and western? Do you think that is A, Brazil, B, Kiribati, C, Indonesia, or D, Kenya? Let me know your guess. You can do that. It's at the website, aroundtheozarks.com. If you need weather info all day long, we've got it updated for you on the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. You can head there and take a look at those severe weather chances heading our way this afternoon and evening, and the next round lining up for Friday night into early Saturday. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow morning. Stay safe. Have your watches and warnings on your phone, on your weather radio, all the places. Have your safety plan in place today. Thanks so much to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Thanks again and have a great one.